right now. You know, I want everyone to be safe. Okay. And this goes for everyone in independent media too, as well. Even for people who might politically align with us, but we disagree with them. Anyone. I got nothing but love for everyone across the political spectrum covering these protests, whether you're for them or against them. But I want you to be extremely careful out there. Okay. Because it is worst case scenario, things start intensifying and it's going to get harder for all of us. Okay. And I don't care where you stand politically. Hardlands Media will stand consistently on this. We believe in the First Amendment. And even if we disagree with you or agree with you, whether you are a friend, ally, or enemy, or you just don't like us, period, be safe out there because I see this happening. I want to be wrong. Like again, like that scene from Jurassic Park where Malcolm looks out as soon as a T-Rex is walking out of the cage and says, damn it, I hate it when I'm right. But keep your heads on a goddamn swivel. So let's play this video in its full entirety.
Under arrest because you're with press, okay?
Okay.
But we have to take you out of the circle.
Did you hear that? You're under arrest because you're with press. One more time.
How are you? You guys are under arrest because you're with press, okay?
Okay.
But we have to take you out of the circle. We're going to direct you in the direction that you need to go.
Okay.
Do not come back, okay?
Do not come back.
Do not come back, okay?
Got it.
You'll be arrested.
Got it. This is the crew right here. Let's go.
Get your whole crew over here. Get your whole crew right here.
Yep, this is it.
We're going to take them all out one at a time so you guys all catch up at the other end. Okay?
Walk straight down this way?
We're going to walk, officers are going to walk you down that way, okay?
Okay.
So what I need from you is to put your hands behind your back. They're going to walk you. Okay, you can hold on to your paper.
How are you? I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Everyone's like, okay, let's do this dog and pony show.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What?
No, I'm trying to see if there's a specific place. Let me check.
Very nice, polite arrest. Makes the one that AOC looks like a little bit more intense because she didn't get any handcuffs on her. But okay.
Did they even get handcuffs? It looks like they're just like hold your hands behind your back.
Exactly. Now, they were taken out of that area because they were in an area where the press should not be. Did you hear that? Did everybody hear that? Everybody hear that?
Again, it's a PR battle. That's what I've been saying. It's everyone's doing their part to create a perception. All that's happening. The police want to look like they're being reasonable and keeping things under control because from LA's point of view, actually, ironically, because of what Trump's done, they're now super incentivized to handle this themselves because if the LA police handle this themselves, the LA mayor can go, Trump, what you did was completely unnecessary. And so ironically, by Trump doing this the way he is, regardless of the reason he wants to do it, he's actually now incentivized LA to take this on themselves.
Exactly. And so I know people are bringing up the Lauren Tomasi correspondent who was with Los Angeles, but she was covering Los Angeles protests. She's from Australia. And so she was shot point blank range with a rubber bullet by the Los Angeles Police Department. Now, let's be clear here. All right, so here we go. I'm only going to pause at a certain point because people are asking to see it. I will not play the portion where the video does get played. All right, so to be clear, YouTube, if you're listening,
we'll link it.
Yeah, we'll link it. Well, obviously, we'll link it once I clip it. But I want to be very clear here, folks. I am going to pause at a certain point so you don't see it, so it doesn't violate any guidelines, because there's a little bit difference here. And again, this was unnecessary. But to my fellow colleagues in the media, no matter where you stand, be careful.
After hours of standing off, this situation has now rapidly deteriorated. The LAPD moving in on horseback, firing rubber bullets at protesters, moving them on through the heart of LA.
Now we're pausing here because right here is at the point where you see a Los Angeles Police Department officer point his weapon and then fire, and she is hit in the leg by a rubber bullet. As someone who has done training with sim rounds, you know, they can hurt. Those are like paintball rounds, but they do hurt. And a rubber bullet is a little bit more painful. But, you know, this is what we are witnessing: performative journalism, but also real life abuse towards the press. So there's the press that are gently and politely taken out and said, "Hey, you're in the wrong area, buddy. We don't want you to be us filming, you know, cracking somebody's head in. Come on, CNN, get to the other side, you silly goose." Okay. And then, of course, there's other people who get, boom, shot by actual rubber bullets. So, Dan, your thoughts?
So I think I remember I saw that video. I really do feel like that was a one officer on his own deciding that he wanted to be the main character of the story because no one else was doing that but him.
Yeah.
I think, I guess I don't know. I'm gonna be a little facetious here. I guess the Australian reporter is waiting for the crocodiles to be unleashed, and that's what she was looking for because they're not as used to guns. And it didn't work out that way. But yeah, it just seemed like again, the police's job is to not look like unprofessional people. And all it takes is one officer making a split decision for that to not happen. And it looks like an officer made a split decision. Because I think we saw from the previous video with CNN, the LA police really want to look like they're in control and not taking advantage of the situation. And look, literally one person making one decision at one moment with one reporter has caused an entire country to be upset.
Yep.
So I think it's like, again, it's like if you're a reporter, you really want that to happen. I'm sure it really hurt, but she's like, oh my God, this is the best ratings. Now I get to do a circuit on all of Australian TV. So she made, you know, it hurts to get shot with that stuff, but you know, she's made her money back from it. And I'm sure everyone's giving her kudos for it. So everyone gets what they want, ironically, except for the police department. I'm sure that guy didn't get any real reprimand, but I'm sure people are like, dude, why do you do that?
Exactly.
Again, it's not everyone's fighting for a perception.
And again, I want to just be clear on this because look, if things start getting a little crazy here in Chicago, obviously, yes, we have to film and photograph as much as we can. I mean, that's what we have to do here. But I do want to say to everyone across the spectrum, like, you know, results will vary. There's a good chance that you will not be politely handcuffed and said, "Hey, buddy, get to the other side," or you could potentially get hurt, arrested, detained. The full-on fallout of all these protests that are happening, we don't know, you know, but with the way other stories are being buried by corporate media, we're all being surveilled, our data is being collected, we have unchecked corruption, then of course, people, these are the actions that will happen before us, okay? And I want to encourage everyone, just be safe, know your rights, and if things look like they're about to get too hot or it's going to start bugging you out, I would say get out as fast as you can and make sure you got a way out. If you're planning on covering something, I remember even me and Daniel used to do this a lot back in the day when we were covering protests. Like, hey, things go out of hand. We have an escape route and we'll rally at this point here. I remember we used to do those talks back in the day. So yeah, know your rights and also have an escape route. It's not cowardice to run away. It's actually pretty smart. So you don't get, so you don't lose, what you're trying to do here because, fight another day. It's not cowardice, if you got to run, but it is what it is. So you got to be safe, know your rights. And also whatever you choose to upload onto the social medias, just double check it because then you can get your channel struck down too. That's what can happen.
I'm going to say one thing a little bit jokey, but again, I think that if you see the video
out of humor, so
and you look at this, I think you might agree. If you look at the video, I think that cop was really trying to shoot her in the ass. Just when you watch the video, look at his eyes, look at his reaction.
I see now some stuff I do keep quiet, but it did look like he was trying to do, or either that, if not trying to shoot her in the rear end, I would say possibly shoot at the concrete. And I think
he literally was like, "Ooh," and then his body just reacted almost. It's just like, again, it wasn't a good idea. Didn't work out.
He should not have done that. I mean, again, this is just our opinion, but again, this was one cop. And again, if you look around that police officer, because again, there's reaction time and anything. Was there anything surrounding that reporter to look like there was hostility? She was not.
When you watch the video, his eyes aren't looking at her. They're looking a little lower. That's at least my take.
Yeah. And so I would say again, just be careful. I encourage everyone just to be safe. I don't know how else I could keep on repeating this over and over again, but if listen, just be safe. That's all I'm going to say. All right, there you go.